Hi guys, welcome to Crypto Bin 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. And today, Tuesday, the 28th of August 2025, we have a lot to talk about because the biggest move is about to happen in the crypto market. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? But the biggest move is coming, and that is what we'll be discussing today on this live show. As you all know, I'm Ahmed Magic Kazim, aka KC the Great, and this is the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show where we trade it and we do not gamble it. If you agree with me, we've been doing the most on this show, from bringing the best of the news, crypto market cap, the event of the day, not to talk about the top notch chart analysis we have been bringing to your view on this great platform. And if you're enjoying that, or you're new to the show, please subscribe, like, and share. And do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you can always be the first to get the notification when we come live. But we cannot do without sharing the link so people on social media can join us as well. And you can also help us by sharing the video, sharing the live, and allow other people benefit from what is going on this great platform. And if you look at the chart, you find out that the chart is looking a little bit great, talking about how BTC is trying to recover from the black swan that happened 3 or almost a month ago. So what is the biggest move? It's what we're going to be talking about this morning on this show. All right, let me quickly just share all of this so people can join us. Close, go, move, then send. Correct. All right, let's talk about the community as well. If you have not joined the community and you want to be part of this great show, you can join as well. It's Crypto Bin 101 on its Instacash trading community, so you can join us anytime, any day, so you can be part of what is going on. Join the live now. And over here too, let's put it on Discord. The links are down in the description. Join the live now. The links are down in the description so you can join us live and direct. Let me post in the community. Is it there? No, it's not there yet. Let me post right there. Let it go and join the live now. All right, guys, without wasting our time, let's dive into today's show. Like I said, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share. And do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you can always be part of this great thing that is happening on this show. All right, without wasting our time, you'll find out that BTC is now trying to recover. If you look at the chart I dropped yesterday, I said we might see the market move around, then we break over the structure, because that is the structure right there, and we have not been able to do that. But maybe today we're going to see the market move ahead again. But let's take a look at lower time frame using 4 hour. You can see we saw this movement pull down a little bit, but where is our stop loss? Our stop loss is right here with BTC at 112,800 850. So until we destroy that zone, that is when I'll say we can leave the market. But right now, I feel I will just continue to see this thing that I dropped down for you. You know, yesterday I told you we should take profit around there and let the market pull down a little bit, then we can find another entry. So let's see what's going to happen today. If it's still going to pull down a little bit, or we're going to continue rallying up. But if you have taken profit, no stress, join my Telegram channel so you can ask for signal right there. It's free of charge. The links are down in the description so you can know when you need to get back into the market. If you're not in the market right now, you might want to stay away from it and let it pull down. But if you're in the market, it's still a buy until we break below that green candle. That is when we can say, okay, we should get out of Bitcoin. But for right now, if you're in the market, you can hold on to it. If you're not in the market, I think the pullback is not bad. It will have been better at 113. Maybe we can wait for New York time session, then we can use that to get into the market. But is BTC still a buy? Yes, on a lower time frame and a minor structure. But is it a buy on a bigger picture, talking about the big move that we're talking about this morning? Not yet, and you do not want to miss that. So what is the big move? And if you look at the chart, let me delete this so it doesn't confuse us. Yeah, the big move now is we need to be careful because we're going to have Fed rate cut coming up tomorrow. And you can see that Fed rate cut could drive Bitcoin towards new all-time high. Fed rate cut could drive Bitcoin to new all-time high. So if that should happen, what are we expecting? We might see a big move like I just deleted right now, the structure that will break above and push the market all back to all-time high, or we're going to see some movement again, or we're going to see a massive dump if the Fed rate cut is not favorable, especially if we don't have a double cut like 50 basis point or 75 basis point. If we get something like 25 basis point, people might not react to that because you can see that Bitcoin stays strong as inflation slows. Even though the inflation slows down, the rate cut is what a lot of people are looking for. So what is the big move? The big move is going to be either we move this way. Let me show you. It's going to be either we move this way like this, then boom, big move to all-time high, or let me delete that, or we're going to experience something like this. You can see there, we touch here, we've seen a rejection, a daily candle, then we're going to see market doing something like this. Then probably by tomorrow, we're going to see that huge dump coming down like that. So we need to know and we need to be careful, either short or buy. We need to know what we need to do so we do not miss the big move. So big move is coming and probably it's gonna happen tomorrow after the Fed rate cut. Either we're gonna see the market pump so hard or we're gonna see it dump so hard and that to the extent that it's gonna break 102,000, and that might push us below 100,000 US dollars. So we need to be careful with what is going on. But for now, let us enjoy the trade with lower time frame because the structure is not broken. So right now with lower time frame that we're using like 4 hours, you can see that the market is still a buy. BTC is still a buy until it breaks. Let me see if this should break above it. Let's even check this clearly on this 4 hour. Is it above it? Yes, it's above it. So this is above the red candle. We need to be sure. So that means our stop loss will be around 112,800. If we don't take that 112,800 out, there's no need to panic because we're using lower time frame. The main breakout is at 116,000. If you break out 116,000 comfortably on a daily time frame, definitely we're going to see the massive rally. But if you fail to break it, you know, we've touched it, we have a double top right now, the market might start dropping down. And if the news is not favorable tomorrow, we might see that big move becoming a huge dump, or if it's good, we're going to see that big move becoming a huge breakout in the structure that will, you know, skyrocket the market back to all-time high of 150. And also, if you look at what is going on with BTC, you find out that Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index now returns to neutral as BTC breaks 115,000 US dollars yesterday, although right now it's trading at 114,278. So the big move is coming. You need to prepare for it. I think we're going to see a massive movement, and the chart is going to tell us what we need to do come tomorrow. All right, that's that about Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum. But before we move to the altcoin, let's check what the event of the day looks like. And if you look at yesterday, we had nothing really much that important. But today, let's see if we have something great. Nothing much is coming today again. So we might as well just be waiting for tomorrow, where we're going to get, you can see all red tomorrow, and that is going to be important because we're going to have the rate cut, and you do not want to miss that. So tomorrow's show will be very important for anyone watching. You need to make sure you're locked in so you do not miss out of the show. But before we move to the chart fully, let's actually check what the cryptocurrency market cap is looking like as well. And now, if you look at the cryptocurrency market cap right now, you see we are still close to the 4 trillion US dollars trade. The cryptocurrency market cap right now is at 3.95 trillion US dollars and about 147 billion traded in volume in the last 24 hours. Zcash is still trending. Edera is now back on trending token, and you can see the top gainers right there. Yeah, ETH is at B. That is huge. And number 6 is Solana. Number 7 is C. Number 8 is 9. Number 10 is Run. Back to number 10. Cardona and the likes are below top 10. And if you want to know where the project you're holding on to right now sit on to the cryptocurrency market ranking, you might want to check it out on CoinW.com. All right, let's now dive back into the chart analysis, and like let's go back to our daily time frame. Remember, this is not financial advice, and make sure you do your own research because this is just for educational purpose and entertainment. All right, now let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is still not a buy yet. No structure been broken, and we are not on it on lower time frame, so stay away from it. Let's take a look at Link. Link also the same thing, stay away from it. AAVE, the same thing, stay away from it. Solana, it's not a buy yet, stay away from it. BNB is still a buy until it breaks 850. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin now created a breakout, but we need a proper breakout. So I think Litecoin is moving to become a buy. So let's change this to yellow because it's now looking like it's going to give us a green candle to become a buy. Let's take a look at Sui. Sui, it's not a buy, stay away from it. Avalanche is not a buy, stay away from it. ADA, not a buy, stay away from it. XRP, I told you XRP was giving us a great signal to give us a buy. But if you look at it right now, we've not seen that confirmation of a body candle that's going to show us it's actually a buy. So we're going to leave it at yellow, showing that we might get a buy any moment from now. Let's take a look at Toncoin. Toncoin is not a buy, stay away from it. A-StarDex, we all know A-StarDex has been doing great, and A-StarDex has been a buy since the market dropped down to $1 or below. So A-StarDex is still a buy until it breaks 0.9. Let's take a look at Pump Fund, and Pump Fund is a buy now, and you can see I left it at green yesterday. I told you to buy, and it's been a buy since yesterday. So Pump Fund, it's a buy. Let's take a look at Ondo. Ondo, it's not a buy, stay away from it. So if you have any other token or any altcoins you want me to take a look at, you might want to comment in the comment section or DM me directly so I can, analyze it and add it to the list that we take a look at on a daily. All right, that's that regarding altcoin. Let's now check what Dogecoin looks like. If you look at Dogecoin, Dogecoin also is mirroring what some of the altcoins are doing, and Dogecoin is not a buy, stay away from it. Now Shiba Inu is not a buy, stay away from it. Pepe, not a buy, stay away from it. Popcats, not a buy, stay away from it. Trump coin, wow, Trump coin actually created a structure and broke above it. That is massive. But now what we need to do is to turn these to green, because Trump coin now broke above the structure, and you can see the structure is a green. So we might as well just wait, let Trump coin pull back. Let it pull back to this zone, then we can get into it. You see, now that will be our entry for Trump coin right now. But now it's a green because it has given us that green signal that it's a buy. But because we missed the entry, we can just wait, let it push down to $6, then we get into Trump coin buy. But Trump coin is now a buy. Let's take a look at Millennial Coin. We all know that is the wife of the president. Millennial Coin, the same thing, did the same. It created a nice movement, but you can see Millennial Coin didn't break above it like Trump token did. You can see Trump token broke above it with the candle, which shows it's a buy, but Millennial Coin didn't break above. So we're going to put it at yellow and wait for it to break above it nicely. Let's take a look at Notcoin. Notcoin is not a buy, stay away from it. Deep is not a buy, stay away from it. X is not a buy yet, stay away from it. Swam has been a buy for a couple of weeks, I told you, and the stop loss will be not here, break above, move ahead. Let's see, 1, push back, 2, yes. So the stop loss is still at 0.129. That is when we need to get out of Swam. So Swam is still a buy until it breaks below that. All right, guys, that is that regarding what the chart analysis looks like when we talk about meme tokens, bitcoins, and altcoins. Like I said, Bitcoin is not a buy yet, because no, Bitcoin is a buy, excuse me, on a lower time frame, but on a larger or higher time frame, daily time frame, weekly, we've not broken up the structure. But with the 4 hour that we've been using, I told you guys to get into the market around 107 and another one 109, and I told you to leave the market and 116 yesterday. So we're just going to wait to see if we're going to have a structure, or the market is going to pull down a little bit, then we're going to get entry. But if you're still in the market and you don't want to close, you can still stay in, because you need to leave the market only when it breaks 112,850. So that is that regarding the chart analysis. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you always be first to get notified when we drop any of the content. Also, you can follow me on X, you can follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on TikTok and on Instagram, of course, to get most of this great content that I'll be dropping for you. All right, now let's take a look at the fear and greed. We already saw that the fear and greed was a neutral yesterday, but let's see what the fear and greed looks like today. And if you look at the fear and greed right now, it's still sitting on neutral. You can see yesterday was neutral, last week was fear, last month was fear, but now is also neutral. And that is what the fear and greed, which shows the market sentiment analysis, is showing up right now. So neutral, and that is why I said we are going to see a big move either to the upside or to the downside between now and tomorrow evening, when we're going to have the Fed rate cut, and you do not want to miss any of that. And that is why you need to lock it up with this great channel, because you can see it's now at the middle neutral. So if we got a great news yesterday, 50 basis point, 75 basis point, we're going to skyrocket. 25 basis point, we might see some reaction, but I feel like we might dump so hard. So that's what we need to take a look at regarding what is that. And you can see Bitcoin is trading at 114 right now, which is still about on a lower time frame using 4 hour. And by the way, if you're interested in derivative futures options trading, you might want to join my community. It's free of charge. The links are down in the description. You can join the Discord channel, you can join the Telegram channel, and we are going to have a good time regarding signals and free educational content as well. So BTC is trading at 114 right now. If you're in the market, you can hold on to it, because we are still using lower time frame to trade, which is 4 hours. Then you can only leave the market if it should break below 112,850. And like I told you with ETH is still a buy to on a lower time frame, but on a higher time frame, which is the real dub when it comes to altcoins, no, we do not have structure. We need ETH to break above 100 or above 4,300 there about. All right, guys, thanks for joining me on the show this morning. There's not much news to talk about today, and that's why I just have to give you guys an update regarding the chart analysis and what is really going on. But don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow, and I know we're going to have a lot to talk about tomorrow. More news is going to come out regarding the Fed rate cuts and everything that is going on with crypto. I'm Ahmed Oladimeji Kazeem, aka KC the Great, and thanks for joining me on this live episode this morning. And we're gonna continue in the chat section or in the comment section as well. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn your notification bell. And also,